Hi there, I'm Nick Solo. Welcome to today's episode. Today we're going to be talking about how to set up your mindset for the day. Now, why is this important? Well, everything really starts at a thought, right? Every single action that we take, every single thing that we do in our life, whatever it may be, all starts with a thought. And most importantly, to set up your day, you need to be thinking right, because there may be two different types of people here. The one person that gets up late, struggles out of bed, grabs their phone, starts looking at all the, email, right? All this stuff, maybe looks at all the new stuff that's on there, starts their day off with death, destruction, all of this nasty stuff that we're seeing, literally on the news every day. And start off with chaos, bills, all these things that you need to deal with. Or number two, you could be the other person that gets up early in the morning, they're refreshed, they set their mind ready to go, and then they deal with the world that's, coming to them, right? And that's the everyday world that we need to deal with, right? Whether it's, kids, whether it's, relationships, work, business, job, whatever it may be, it's always going to be there and you got to kind of deal with it, right? So you need to ask yourself, which way do you want to set up your day? Do you want to start in chaos or do you want to start in calm? I always like to start in calm, because then if I start in calm, I know that I'm going to be able to handle the chaos. If I start in chaos, it's only just going to get worse. And by the time I get to deal with it, I'm already bloody stressed out, right? So let me give you 3 really good ways to set up your day. Now, number 1 is I always like to give gratitude. What that does to the mindset, to our mind, is it puts us in a particular state. It puts us in a state of openness, of love. And giving gratitude, for things in advance already starts to program your mind in order to start to attract to itself, right, the things that you really want in your life by giving gratitude for them and, opening yourself up to, love and, just being in a really great state of mind to start with. And by the way, it doesn't have to be big things. It doesn't have to be, I'm so grateful that I've, got $10 million. It could be the smallest things. I'm so grateful that I actually woke up today. I'm so grateful that, my kids are healthy and happy. I'm so grateful that, I've got a job to go to. I'm so grateful that I'm in a house. I'm so grateful that I've got food today on my table. I'm so grateful for whatever it may be, right? I mean, it's really, really simple. A day above ground's better than any days below ground, right? So it's the small things. Now, what I like to do, especially when it comes to gratitude, is I like to give gratitude for 3 things. 3 simple things, right? So as soon as I open my eyes, I set my day up by giving gratitude. I'm thankful for my children. I'm thankful for being in a family. I'm thankful for my wife, whatever it may be for you, right? And just try 3 things different every day. If you cover the same ones, hey, it's all cool, as long as you're starting off with gratitude. Number 2 is it's important to read your goals. Now, if you're somebody that hasn't set goals or doesn't set goals, what I strongly recommend that you do is at least just, take a look into it. Take a look at the benefits of what a goal can really do for you. Take a look into the dynamics of goal setting and maybe reverse engineering goal setting so you can understand the technical parts of it and why it's really important to set a goal. Now, if you're not into it, what you can do is to go, I wonder what my week's going to look like, or I wonder what, my year's going to look like, or my month's going to look like. Or maybe for you, a goal could be, hey, that you want to go on holiday in 3 or 6 months. Maybe you just haven't written it. That's all it is. So if you're not doing it, what I strongly suggest is that you do. And if you are already writing the goals, what I suggest that you look at, right, to set up your day is to read your goals daily. Why? Because then, once again, it puts you in a particular mind frame to go, cool, I've given gratitude. You're open to the, love and the universe itself, right? Number 2 is you've read your goals. So now you're focused and you're on a mission to get those goals happening, right? Everything that you do leads towards those goals. So you're focused and committed, right, towards those goals. And then step 3 is what I call program positivity. And what I like to do is either listen to something or read something or watch something. And here's what I mean. So I might listen to a podcast, right? Something that's cool, maybe, Tim Ferriss or Joe Polish or whatever you're into, as long as you listen to something that's really inspiring and it's cool, go for it, right? So you're just listening to something that's cool, or you can download something like Audible, right, which is audiobooks, and you can just listen to them, right? It's a really good way to get your mindset ready for the day. Now, number two, if you're going to read something, maybe you want to read something like, The Winner's Creed by Napoleon Hill. It's really, really cool. So it's just a creed that's, page long that really gets your mindset up and super, super focused for the day ahead. You may want to read some really good quotes, maybe a Tony Robbins quote or a Zig Ziglar quote or a Jim Rohn quote or whatever it may be, just 2 or 3 quotes just to get you really focused and into it. And number 3, maybe you want to watch something like a TED Talk or something that's really inspiring, a motivational video. And there's so many on YouTube. I mean, there's, literally hundreds and hundreds of them. And you can just get something that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't have to be super long. So if you read, listen to, and watch, that sets up your programming positivity for the day. Now, here's what I suggest. This whole process here is probably under 15 minutes a day, right? Gratitude takes you like less than a minute to, speak about 3 things that you're grateful for. Read your goals. It's going to take maybe another 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, right? Programming positivity. If you're watching a 10 or 15 minute video, you're going to be good to go. So it doesn't need to take a lot. Literally under 20 minutes and you've got this done. I can tell you, right? You've got 24 hours in the day. Let's say, like 7 or 8 of those is sleep time, 20 minutes for the rest of the day, which is, like a pretty big chunk of the day. Using 20 minutes to set up your mindset for the rest of the day is a small, price to pay. Or should I say, not a price, a small investment to put into your happiness and most importantly, your mental health. Now, the other side to this could be if you do none of that. You hop out of bed, you're late, you're already started with chaos, you're drinking a liter of coffee, you're stressing out, freaking out at like the kids or whatever it may be, you're always running late, you get into traffic, really your mindset's racing, or, you check your bank account first thing when you open your eyes in the morning. You can imagine what that's going to give you at the end of the day. I'd rather set it up in calmness rather than chaos. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm Nick Seiler, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.